How's that kind of changing your philosophy on the game a little and trying to, essentially learn a little bit of a different game this year?
I have not spent a lot of time thinking about it, other than the fact that my staff and I have spent a lot of time just getting more sideline out of bounds plays. That'll be a predominant way that we enter the basketball now. Different types of situations. There's always going to be more situational play at the end of every quarter. So as we practice, we're going to have to play more situations at that end of each quarter. Anywhere from that to you're going to get the ball first play at the second half. Just things like that are situational will be real key for us as we go on. As we kind of get ready for the preseason.
And then obviously you kind of talked about your staff, a little changeover this summer. What have Lori and Austin brought to this new staff?
Well, first off, I've said it all along, losing Shaylee is like taking an arm off of a person and then being armless a little bit. But, I'm just so fortunate to be able to replace someone that is so loyal with two other people that are unbelievably loyal and committed to this program and making this program better. They are great fits for us. They're young, they're energetic, they're basketball junkies, so they study it and they go home and they think about it and they have great insight. Lori, having played, has so many more experiences from a player perspective too. Austin, with his experience having been at the Big Ten level and coached under Connie Yorey. It's a great dynamic of a staff when you couple that with Kelly Moylan, who's still here. I'm just so thrilled with our staff so far, on the court and off the court, and quite frankly, our recruiting is doing some really special things as well. We've got 3 commitments and really like the direction our recruiting is going as well.
And obviously on the court, Lori can shoot the three a little bit. If you kind of had a shooting contest, 3-point contest today between Courtney, Kylie, and Lori, who do you think you might take in that?
I'm sad to say, I wish I wouldn't take Lori, but I'd still take Lori. In fact, during Bear Madness, I'm going to sneak Lori in on the women's team, or they can put a coach in as for them too, and I can put a coach in. So I'm going to choose Lori. Lori, it's great to have Lori because she can play in all different situations, and quite frankly, our players hate Lori because they get in trouble for not having high hands when she catches the ball just over half court. But again, she's a type of player that we're going to face, someone that specializes in something, and so it's a great way for us to practice and prepare ourselves for people that we're going to play against. As far as that goes, Austin can get on the sneakers too. He's a good practice player as well. So we're still trying to find some guy practice players, but we've got a good start with those two to be able to go against our players a lot. And again, their mentality and how they compete, even as coaches, even as over-the-hill retired people that don't have eligibility anymore, they're still two of the most competitive people that can come into the gym, and that's great for my players to see.
And obviously you lost 4 key seniors last year. Just kind of how's the group gone about it? Definitely the seniors, Kylie, Becca, to really take over that leadership role.
Well, it's just unbelievably difficult to replace again, the points and the rebounds and the minutes played. That's well documented, but that group was such an opinionated, strong, talkative, experienced group. And by opinionated, they had their thoughts and they spoke them, and they were real tough in their thinking and their competitiveness. So losing that is a real difficult thing, especially for two people like Kylie and Becca, who aren't real outgoing, talkative people. So they're unbelievably tremendous leaders from experience and work ethic and examples. Their work ethic this summer and how many workouts they did and how often they were in the gym, they led by example. We need them to stretch themselves a little bit vocally and really dictate how we're going to practice and the communication level in the practice. But I also like the makeup of our team. I think our juniors are really solid, and again, everybody's, other than the freshmen, they're very aware of who we are as a coaching staff and what we expect and demand. And from my perspective as the coach, this group is really buying into that culture and wants to be about great things and wants to continue to build this culture at the highest level.
And then obviously losing 4 players, you got to bring some new ones in. Kind of really 7 new faces for you, including getting Savvy, Shelby, and Jamie back, how nice is it kind of have those new tools to play with and figure out your team?
Well, I've told a few people that I think the freshmen would be shocked the fact that I might say I really like them, because at this point they don't think I like them, and that's okay. They need to be a little afraid every time they walk in here. But I do like the freshmen's athleticism, their work ethic. They're still freshmen in their consistency and how much it takes physically and mentally every day. But I really think athletically and talent-wise, the sky's the limit. I think they're a better athlete than maybe what we have in our program right now. So that's exciting for our future. They've just got to pick up on how hard it is to get good and how hard it is to win and how hard they have to compete every day to give themselves a good chance to win. And I think our upperclassmen is really showing them the way in that direction. So I'm excited about our freshmen. I'm thrilled to get Savannah Smith back into the fold. I think she is a true point guard, and I think we're going to be able to run things that we haven't been able to run in last year. She is a fantastic pick and roll player. And then the two players that are coming back off of injury, Shelby Doherty and Jamie Dario, those are two, just again, players that are perfect examples of competitors, leaders, role models, people that want to get the most out of each other, and great teammates. And I think that's the biggest culture that they're bringing. So the magnitude of what we have coming back is pretty great, but I feel really good because it's mixed with some great upperclassmen leadership in Shelby and Jamie.
And final thing, kind of Big Sky changing it up, all 12 teams make it this year. How much fun will it be to know, hey, we got a week of basketball ahead of us coming that March, and just go in there and know, hey, we have a shot even if regular season didn't go the way we wanted to?
I think that's the exciting thing is, we even thought that last year. We all know that to get to the NCAA tournament, you have to win the Big Sky tournament. So everybody's in the same boat, whether you win the league or whether you're last place. It's exciting to know that we can make plans to go to Reno, and we can start talking about Reno, and we can talk about building into a great team playing in March. We want to be playing our best in March, and I think our team really bought into that. Took a while last year, but we were really the hottest team in February and March when you want to be, and we're going to build on that. It's going to take some time to get all our pieces into place, but it is so exciting to know that we're going to have a chance to be with the men's team and be with the two tournaments going on at the same time, and maybe have our fans come and watch and be a part of that. We're really looking forward to experiencing the first Big Sky tournament in Reno, and we want to be there. We're going to be there. Now we just want to be there all 4 or 5 days of it.
All right, thanks, Kamie.
All right, thank you.